It looks like today we've got another beautiful atmospheric optics display. This is the second day in a row of such a phenomenon in the skies above Ireland. Yesterday we got treated to a very complex display with a combination of common and not so common features. In fact, yesterday's display was one of the most impressive I've seen for many years. It had a 22-degree sun halo, it had a circumscribed halo, twin 22-degree sundogs, and a long parahelic circle extending out of both sundogs for perhaps 60 to 80 degrees. It also had a vivid upper tangent arc, and later in the day a circumzenithal arc and 46-degree halo developed, and a subhorizontal arc. But the circumzenithal arc is one I have not seen in a long time, so it was great to get greeted by it again. But what made it so interesting is that all those forms were actually visible at the same time around the sun together. Usually you see one or two on their own coming and going, but to see all of them was pretty amazing. I took a lot of photographs of it yesterday from the garden here and time-lapse photography. But this is the second day in a row and we got another display. This one isn't as complex as the other, but it's still quite beautiful. I use my hand to block the sun to scan the area of sky around me for a better look. You can use a tree or a building. What we have is a faint 22-degree halo. This is a common halo, common sun, so it means they're not rare, but you see them from time to time in certain conditions. You can get them far more vivid than this. The cirrostratus cloud today tends to be quite dense compared to yesterday, so the forms are a bit more subdued, but you can see a vivid arc of colour to the north of the sun at the top of the halo. That's called an upper tangent arc, or UTA for short. I can see white, blue, yellow and orange colours in the naked eye. The UTA is vivid and it has wings extending beyond the comforts of the halo. A couple of times a day I've seen some faint sundogs and faint pari arcs. They seem to vanish the minute, but the upper tangent arc is quite the prominent feature at the minute. I suspect later in the day, as the sun gets lower, we may get more upper atmospheric phenomena forming higher up again, just like yesterday. Yeah, they really are beautiful sights, these. Once you see a good complex bright display, you get addicted to these because they're really cool to watch and kind of unpredictable to a certain extent. You never know what you're going to see. This is when the field of atmospheric optics or optics displays, you can get these phenomena around the sun or around the moon. They form on ice crystals. Over the last 2 days, Ireland has been covered in a vast veil of cirrostratus clouds. That's a type of very high level cloud. That cloud is very cold up there, and that cloud is full of tiny ice crystals. When sunlight goes through an ice crystal, it gets refracted and bent through that ice crystal, so its component light gets split up into multiple colours, just like a light going through a prism, similar to a rainbow. That's why you get these colours. However, there's more to it than that. The actual shape and size of those ice crystals will govern what kind of phenomena you will see. Also, those ice crystals are falling through the upper atmosphere, so their orientation and movement contribute to the type of halos and arcs you witness in the sky, and how many sides are there to those crystals too. So it's quite complex and it's very interesting. I have a camera in the backyard, the 600D, shooting a time lapse and taking one image every 4 seconds. And I'm using my 5D Mark IV here at the moment for this video clip with a super wide angle 15mm lens on. I hope it's showing it pretty well. If you want to measure degrees in the sky, use your outstretched hand. 3 fingers is about 5 degrees. A thumb is 2 degrees. A fist is 10 degrees. Your index finger and big finger is 15 degrees, and your extended thumb and little finger at arm's length is approximately 20 degrees, give or take. So if you measure the diameter of the actual halo, it's a 22-degree halo because it has a 22-degree radius from the sun out to the edge of the halo. The actual halo is 44 degrees in diameter. That's how you know you're seeing a 22-degree halo. Yesterday there was a much larger halo around the whole complex. It's also a good idea if you see these to check the area of the sky around you in case there are other forms. Sometimes the parry arc will go through the sundogs and through the sun and extend out of the sky all the way around the entire sky, 360 degrees. They're worth seeing. Well, hope you're enjoying it anyway. If you're in lockdown and want to see something cool in the sky, I'd advise you to check out Atmospheric Optics website by Les Cowley. He's a great website explaining how these forms form, the variety you can see, the common ones and the very rare displays. They're fascinating stuff.